for San Antonio. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4 slot. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey.
Going with almost an entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Mamukelashvili. Castle's checked in for Johnson, and it's Trey Jones in for Paul. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Davis. Christian Wood comes in for Hachimura. Christie's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. And so in the game for the Lakers, Christian Wood out there with James. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. Count that one, Reed.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. For 3, James. James from distance. Easy work.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
And he lobs it up. Oh, A.D. on Both teams making substitutions here.
See what you can do.
Hey, yo, right here, baby. Yo, who got LeBron?
James, outside. Pass to Hachimura. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. San Antonio leading by 5. Paul with it. Picked up by Reeves. Here's Mamukelashvili. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. From the wing, it's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Davis can't hit.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Wembanyama hammers it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. James up top, over Vassell. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Vassell. Branham passes to Paul. Pass to Mamukelashvili. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's one more assist in the career of CP3. We haven't seen many better passers in NBA history. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on James. Vassell can't get it to go. On the wing, Davis. Here's Reed. And that one is hammered home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
43.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
When I look at San Antonio, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out. Checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Chris Paul. And the Lakers also making a change. Reed's checked in for Reeves. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Castle. Here's Mamukelashvili. Checked by Davis.
Los Angeles foul. Reed. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Castle. He's scoreless. Takes it inside. James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
They've got Trey Jones. He's out there with Castle. Wembanyama out there with Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. San Antonio leading by 5. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Here's Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
Right here. I got ball. Baby.
James, outside.
Ball.
Pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
To the left wing. From deep, Wembanyama. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Jones feels it out to the paint. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
The 3 from Barnes knocks down the triple. Barnes has got 6 points.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Spurs out in front, leading by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Cam Reddish. He's out there with James. And it's Vincent in at the 1 spot.
Reed, 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Barnes with it. To the inside. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Reddish. Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Reed. Puts up a 3. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Reddish against Vassell. Goes up from the top of the key. Collins, left side. Kicks it out to Barnes. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. And Collins with the slam.
I love the spontaneity of Barnes. I mean, not easy to guard in the pick and roll, capable of slicing passes around the defense.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
2nd personal foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Shot clock at 6. For 3, Collins. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Reed with it. He's picked up by Jones. Stolen by Jones. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. Christie passes to Reed. He nails it, and we're tied. Reed's got 10 points in the quarter.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Mamu Kelishvili comes in for Barnes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Vincent. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. San Antonio again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Back to Hachimura. James passes to Reed. Shoots over Vassell. Reed, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
What's left, baby? Hey, over her. Hey, yo, watch back to
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Back to James. Pass to Reed. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 9 assists now tonight. San Antonio has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
To the middle. Here's Reed. He's off on that one. Good D by Wembanyama. On the wing, Vassell. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama. Now Hachimura. It's Reed, high post. Into the lane. Money.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about. This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
And here's Russell.
Yes! You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he lobs it up to... Oh! Wemby! Finishing off the lob from way up there.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home. That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Outside Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Money!
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Russell, the pass to Reed. Oh, it falls!
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
Good job, MP. I see.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a win worth celebrating, right?
Keep celebrating and it'll be our last.
What?
The teams that win and keep winning rediscover that hunger night after night. You linger over any one game and you give whoever's next on the schedule the edge. You want to enjoy that result responsibly? Win the next one. That's how winners celebrate.
Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
And he's about to tear it up.
There it is.
Without game time, bring the pain time.
It's good, MP.
Let's go.
There he is.
Make sure to secure your tickets before they sell out. A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for a trading card day. The first 2,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card card. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Harry the Hawk and the Hawks cheerleaders.
Don't forget to come out for our next promotional day. Fans will receive a free reusable Hawks grocery bag. Together, we can make a difference.
The National Basketball Association and the Atlanta Hawks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to the...
Folks, don't forget the upcoming water bottle promotion. All fans will receive their very own Hawks logo water bottle.
At card 6'1", number 11.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LeBron James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it's...
to better themselves.
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reedy's checked in for LeBron. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. Christie's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Vincent subbed in for Russell. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And I think MP is on track to execute. Maybe not quite where he expected to be, but there's still room for improvement in his game. And he's only a rookie. And all the goal stuff aside, MP as a rookie has been playing very well.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Reed. Davis is out there with Cameron Reddish. Then there's Christie, and it's Vincent in at the point. Here's Reed, and it's good, 2 points. Reed's got his second basket of the game.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Nance sets a screen for Young. Offline with his three. Lakers leading by 5. Reed finds Vincent. To the paint. Now, here is Reed. He's covered by Daniels.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Gabe Vincent is out there with Christie. And then it's James. Then it's Reddish. And it's Reed in at the 5.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Here's Reddish. Bucket is good. Reddish has got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Atlanta making a switch here. Bodies checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Hachimura is checked in for Reddish. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Christie. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Inside, Okongwu dishes to Daniels. Back to Okongwu. A nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 7. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Here's Reed. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the foul on the monster. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Reed. And it's Austin Reeves in for Gabe Vincent. Down low. Back to Ray Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Reed is checked in for the Lakers. To the middle. And the dunk by Reed.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
The Hawks trail by 10. Young inside. He's guarded by Russell. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he is truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played.
And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well, I know Shaq liked to.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Hawks.
Well, they're getting up a lot of.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game. Both teams making substitutions here.
Go get him, MP. Your time.
We've got Nance, Bogdanovich out there with Daniels. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Roddy in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
And they got a lot of strengths. Got to do it. Thanks, DA. Lakers leading by 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the inside, Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's covered closely. Pass to Reed. Now, Vincent. 3-pointer. No good there. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Reed out there with LeBron James. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Christie in at the two-guard position. Reed with it. He's picked up by Nance. Reed the pass to LeBron. Over Nance. James gets inside and finishes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now, here is Young. And Okongwu slams it in.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Inside, here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Young pass to Roddy. Nance outside, pass to Young from downtown. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
And he sinks the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Pass to connect. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Back to Vincent. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the high post and dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
The Hawks again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 6. Reed with it. He's picked up by Nance. Reed misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Young kicks to Matthews. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And yes, it's good. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Gabe Vincent. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. We'll see if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Back to Reed. Out to Russell. Hunter against LeBron. Shot from the wing. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
LeBron James has developed that outside shot, effective from that area on the floor.
Here's Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Reed. Knocks down the 3-ball. Reed's got 23.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Atlanta again missing.
Just been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And the dunk by Reed.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Monster.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 17-point game. Over to the wing. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Hunter. It's tipped. Russell against Young. And the slam dunk by Russell.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. A nice shot by Reed. And that's 31 points for the Monster.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Ooh, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's obviously Jordan's Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, I think some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan's Spurs. I feel like you put him a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know.
Russell?
It's how long it took to get him.
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
He's about to tear it up.
Hey, MP, it's your world. We just live it.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Coach, well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these.
D up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
The Lakers in the lead. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Reed in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Blazers trail by 4. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Simons against James.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
Pass to Reed. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Banton. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 6. James outside. James, a freight train coming!
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
James against Simons. Pass to Avdia. Out to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from James.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And here's Simons outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pass to Vincent. And here's Reed from outside the arc. Nice shot by Christie. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Reed. Hachimura comes in for Christie. Reeves is checked in for James. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Vincent. Pass to Avdia. Henderson with it, guarded by Russell. Henderson misses.
The other team...
Here are the Lakers. .47 left in the second. Reed's checked in for Los Angeles. Henderson outside. Ayton, a screen on Russell.
Get him out, get him out.
Henderson against Russell. Pass to Avdia. Beyond the arc. And Reed pulls it down.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Russell against Simons. Russell, the pass to Reeves. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Simons. And the shot goes. Simons got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Checking out Los Angeles. They haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Lakers.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second-chance points.
And at the offensive end, you can turn misses into makes. That's found money.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Walker, and it's Avdia in at the small forward. The shot by James, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Avdia can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Reeves. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Russell from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Making a change here. Reed's checked in. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. Banton comes in for Henderson. Thibault against Russell. Pass to Banton.
2 minutes remaining.
Ayton, a screen on James.
2 minutes.
Here's Banton. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Portland again missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And that one, good. Reed's got 6.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Banton passes to Ayton. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's the skill of Ayton, nailing the jump shot with confidence.
And the basket is good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
It's Avdia on the wing. Check by James. Here's Thibault. That three's off the mark.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
James deciding where to go with it. Hachimura finds Russell. Davis a screen. Reed with it. Out to James. Hachimura outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. He's got 11.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
James outside. And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent out there with LeBron James. And it's Reed in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. No one near him. Christie with a rebound.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Reed with it. Pass to Christie. Picked by Reed. Christie's shot is off. Blazers trail by 20. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Thibault missing. And the Lakers shooting a nice 50% for the game. Christie passes to James. And it's good for 2.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
For Portland, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. James against Simons. Thibault passes to Benton. He drops it from range.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Pass to Vincent. Count that one, Reed. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Benton passes to Simons. Vincent grabs a miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Now here's Reed. He's closely guarded. Vanderbilt finds James. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
We need you to rise up, get loud, or Lakers.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Call timeout. They're ahead by 12. Well, Stanley was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Portland ball.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Reed. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Murray, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And the shot goes down.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.